The Insta360 Flow's AI tracking is one of the probably most popular reasons, or one of the biggest reasons why people end up purchasing this gimbal over the others. So as you can see here, I turned on the AI tracking features. I used the gesture to recognize me as well as start recording at the same time. And this really helps you to create some dynamic footage, especially as a solo content creator. You don't have to stay in the same spot. You can kind of walk around, give some different angles. You can, if you're in a place like this where you want to show the scenery or you want to show the environment that you're in, come out a little bit further, point to whatever you're pointing to, and you know that once the Insta360 has locked you on, you're good to go. You can come out of frame, you can go back into the frame, and as you move out of frame, it's gonna recognize that you came back into the frame, or if someone else comes in, it's not gonna get confused between you and that person. So as you get back into the frame, that AI technology is going to recognize that it is you, and it's gonna start recording you again. Really cool. You can see that I tested the feature as I was crouching. So crouching down, it tilts the gimbal down a little bit. As you stand up, it's gonna, kind of do all of the tracking that you wanted to do. And as a solo content creator, this is absolutely amazing. Now, one of the things that I absolutely make sure to recommend is that if you are going to be doing footage like this, especially as you start to walk away from the camera, as you start to turn your back on the camera, you want to make sure that you have an external microphone connected, right? Because it's great that you can get this footage like this, but if your audio quality is crap, then that's not going to help. So like I mentioned before, I'm currently using the Rode Wireless Pros. I have the Lav 2 connected to it, to my jacket as I'm walking around, and it's all connected through the iPhone, and I know that my audio is covered. I also have a backup recording, and it's getting baked into this recording as well. And then, like I said, as I walk around, I'm good to go. I know that I'm in shot. I can see that the gimbal is following me. One thing that you want to be careful of, and it's happened to me with those gestures, is that if you're animated the way I'm animated and you use your hands a lot, you want to be careful because the app may think that as you're talking, it's actually you may be giving it the signal to turn off. And that's happened to me with another clip, that it kind of mistook my hand moving around and it stopped the recording. Now, you do get the camera, the flash, to flash a few times when it starts recording, and then when it stops recording, it does the same thing. It flashes a few times. So you do get that notification. But if you're kind of in the mix and you're just recording and you're not paying attention because you just want to get that content out there, I can see that being a problem if you're an animated speaker like me. So you want to make sure you kind of bring your hands in the way I am and have it sideways, because the minute it tilts up a little bit in that hand gesture, it's going to kind of throw things off, and that's the last thing you want. The hand gestures and the AI tracking also works extremely well from the front-facing camera. So as you can see on the screen recording, it gave me a countdown timer to let me know that it was about to start recording. You can see that there is a box around my face. It automatically did that. And so as I start to move the gimbal around, it's working really hard to keep me in frame and in focus, right? So if I wanted to just make sure that I give you some of this footage in the background, show you some of the scenery, it's working really well to keep me in focus, keep me in the middle. It's recognizing that I am the subject, and this is a great feature when you're vlogging, when you're on the go. You want to make sure that you're focused, you're in the middle, and you're still getting some really good footage behind you as well. This is a fantastic gimbal if you really are going to maximize the AI tracking features as a solo content creator and really want to get some great dynamic footage.